Pilk. Pilk. That's what I said. Pilk. Pilk. What is it exactly? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. Listen. I was in my travels, y'all know, running through the YouTube streets, and I ran across a store. Actually, I was not actually in the YouTube streets. I was actually just out in social media as a whole. And I was actually researching, looking up something else. And I ran across an article, and the article talked about Pilk. And I said, what the hell is Pilk? And it led me back to some YouTube stuff. And I said, I don't know what that is or what that's about. So the more I looked, the more I said, what? Pilk. Pilk is just what you see in front of you, honey. Pepsi and milk. That's what it is. And I had to keep searching, and I made a few phone calls. And then I found out about Laverne and Shirley came up. Why didn't you used to watch Laverne and Shirley? I know Laverne and Shirley. I know what they are. I know how big of an impact they had, but I didn't used to watch them, like that. And I said, oh, so that was Laverne's drink. That was Laverne's drink of choice was Pepsi and milk. And I said, so I don't know, just sounds weird. And then to put the word together, then I found out that Lindsay Lohan was actually pushing this around Christmas time. Pepsi actually spent money, because when Pepsi get behind something and throw their brand at it, they spend cheese, baby. They spend a coin. Do you understand? They spent a coin. And I said, okay. Then I saw there was a Pilk challenge, and they were calling the Pilk and Cookies challenge. And I said, what happened? It obviously never got picked up by the TikTok kids or anything like that. So I said, don't know. But I can imagine if I've not heard anything about Pilk, I can imagine that the Pepsi company was probably sitting around, baby, feeling a kind of way. Because I felt a kind of way. I'm like, I don't know how I missed it. But I'm sure Pepsi felt a little like this. After putting their money. They put their money forth to grab up Lindsay Lohan to actually do a commercial. I watched the whole commercial. It's a whole commercial. Lindsay did this commercial. She's trying it and she's drinking it. She's making it. And she's like, yes, now that's one dirty soda. And I'm like, now that took me back. Once I seen Lindsay, and it wasn't like little Lindsay, it's like grown Lindsay. And she said, and that's how the line was delivered. Now that's one dirty soda. I said, so what is Pilk again? Is it like X-rated? Because every time I hear it or say it, I think MILF. So I'm like, I don't know about this Pilk. This Pilk, honey. Then I thought about Pilk and cookies. Child, listen. I've been stuck on Pilk now. I'm telling y'all. I went through all that the other day. I was going to do this yesterday, but yesterday was my birthday. So I just came out and had a cocktail, little impromptu cocktail party. Not viral, but a virtual cocktail party for my birthday with my folks yesterday. So here we are, honey, because I'm still stuck on Pilk. And all day long, that's been ringing in my head, honey, Pilk and cookies. So who better to do that than me? Get into it. So listen, that's what we get ready to do. We get ready to make some Pilk and cookies and taste test it live. And you know I'm gonna tell the whole truth and nothing but. If it ain't right, baby, I'm going to drag. I don't know how this is gonna go. Because again, when I really think about it, stuff mixed with milk. I had an aunt that used to drink VSQ in milk. And I used to think it looked and smelled disgusting. Because that's Scotch. It's Scotch with milk in it. It just disgusting. But she thought maybe she thought she's everything when she was drinking, honey. She be feeling herself, honey. Her nose be so high in the air. I said, girl, I hope you smell it because I can smell it, honey. That she drink her little VSQ and her milk and thought that was the And then I said, it's just a float, right? It's just a float. It's just a float. And I love an old nasty piece of a float. Ain't nothing like some root beer with some vanilla ice cream, baby. Get the party. Are you hungry? Get the party started with some what? Some root beer and some vanilla ice cream, baby. Get your life in order. Make your lips smack your teeth. And listen, if you're from the ghetto, you know you ain't have no root beer. Most of the time, you made your floats with Pepsi and vanilla ice cream. And a lot of times at your house, it wasn't even a whole thing of vanilla ice cream. You had Neapolitan ice cream, and you was digging out the vanilla side to make the float. Hello, somebody. Don't nobody remember that but me? What? Anyway, so we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Child, check out. Can you see my glass, honey? Let me put it up against my dark skin, honey. You see that? This is Treasure Lane, honey. Yes, indeed. You know my people love me, honey, and I love my people. Okay, so we're going to try this Pilk, honey. I got me a Pepsi, and I got me some old Turner's vitamin D white milk, honey. And that's the thing that I'm worried about because milk isn't sweet. So I don't know how that's going to go. But milk's not sweet. Whereas vanilla ice cream is sweet. Now, child, my brother Chat come telling me that milk is sweet. I said, I don't know what girl you've been playing around with, honey, and where you've been getting it, that you keep coming up with that milk is sweet, but I don't know what you're talking about. Around these parts, milk ain't sweet. I don't. He won't get me for that, but that's okay. All right, Pepsi. The taste of the generation, honey. Pepsi, listen. Now, if this pop off, we're gonna have to negotiate. I don't know what happened with you and Lindsay, but if it pop off on my account, we're gonna have to do some negotiation. I'm in a silly mood today, you all. And I see you all in the chat. Hello, just read my book and ODS. Okay, Pepsi. I say, I guess I'm gonna do this like I do with my liquor. Okay. Look at Brianna told you better have a toilet nearby. Girl, listen. Don't listen to what they tell you about my house, honey. I got not one toilet, but two. And yes, they're nearby. You can go up the steps or down the steps, honey. See too much of my business. Oh boy. Look, we got Supreme number 3. Sorry, Abby Reviews talking about screaming internally. Don't do it. Don't do it. We got to do it. We got to do it, Abby. We must. Surely we must. Come on now, milk. All right. Ugh. Okay, Lindsay. I'm with you, girls. That's one. Dirty soda. It looks a shitty mess, honey. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, Lordy. And you will say, just put a little bit. Now when I want, listen. Hey, Lieutenant Blanca. What's up, baby? I love you back. I love you back with your fine self. Anyway, okay, so listen. That's how Lindsay did it. It was almost half and half. And she had ice. So I'm going to go with Lindsay. All right. I don't. Child, I smell this Pepsi. You say your stomach going to be doing flips. Okay, listen, here goes nothing. Got milk? Not what in the enema. Oh, I don't know, y'all. It don't really taste like nothing. Wait a minute. It don't taste like nothing. Charlie say it's a big taste. I'm greedy. I was a little thirsty. I was a little parched. I did all that talking leading up to it, honey. I was a little parched. This don't taste like nothing. It tastes just like what it is, honey. Some Pepsi with some milk in it. That's what it tastes. Okay, wait. But remember, now the advertisement is Pilk and cookies. It's Pilk and cookies. So maybe the cookie changes things. Let's see. Let's try it. We here. Let's try it, honey. Cookie, honey. Chocolate chip, honey. Here we go, honey. We being disgusting anyway. Why not, honey? Pilk and cookies. Are we doing the most here? You want some cookies, Lieutenant Blanca? You sure? Okay. Hey, Fran J said, don't you mess up those cookies playing in that. Because the cookie is fire, okay? Hey, Kevin. What's that? The cookie is fire, okay? But I don't know about Pilk, honey. Pilk ain't getting me where I need to go. I don't know. Maybe my auntie knew something I didn't know. Maybe the VSQ was the trick, honey. Because that. Mm, You say you got to drink some Pilk and vodka. Well, I don't really like vodka, honey. I like rum and I like tequila. I don't really care for vodka. Yeah, I don't know about me and Pilk, y'all. I don't know. It ain't nothing to dislike. It just ain't nothing. Listen, it's just one of those things on the bucket list, honey. You know I'm over 50. It's one of them things on the bucket list, honey, to say, I did try Pilk once, honey. I'm tell somebody when I get older. When is that, honey? Next week, honey. When you get to this point, you be talking, when I get older, honey, that's next week. I did try Pilk one time, honey. They're going to think I'm talking about something X-rated, honey. Because I don't think this going to never be no hit, honey. They're going to think I'm talking about something nasty, honey. Some Pilk. Pilk good. That's getting worse. That ain't got. Okay, so my true feelings is that I don't really care much about milk. I really give a damn about milk. I use milk to cook, and that's it. I don't just sit around and drink milk. Haven't done that since I was just a little bitty boy. So I don't really mess with milk all like that. But I truly feel as though at this point I have truly screwed up a perfectly good swallow of Pepsi. And that makes me a bit unhappy. So I don't know about that, Pepsi. I think you spent some money, just spent it. That was just money wasted. I don't think Pilk is going to be a big hit. Definitely not in this house, honey. Absolutely useless. Black cover boy, you tried. You tried it, honey. That is so politically incorrect. I like it, but it's politically incorrect. Let's say, where's the Pilk at, James? In that cup. In that cup. Well, one good thing, y'all know, that's one more thing y'all know about me, honey. Y'all are always requesting information about me and asking me personal questions. So here's one to check off the list. You know for a fact that I'm allergic to fish. All kinds of fish. I can't eat any type of fish whatsoever. I'm also allergic to cat. I'm allergic to cats and their dander. So I can't go nowhere near no cat and be 100% at my best. So y'all know that. And you know for a fact that I'm not lactose intolerant. And on that, this whole thing has gone straight to hell. I don't now that child. All I have to say about this is thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. And stay away from Pilk and Cook. Have a great night, you all. Whew.